Hi everyone, Rahul here. In this video, I will explain you about one of the SQL statements that is DDL. In my previous video, we have discussed about types of SQL statements like DDL, DML, DCL, TCL, and DRL. And in this video, I will explain you DDL in detailed level. So what is DDL? DDL is data definition language. So whenever we have to create any database object or to modify any database object or to drop any database object, in that scenario, we will go with the DDL. So DDL statements are auto commit. This is very important. We do not have to write explicitly commit keyword after DDL commands. So in my previous video, I have explained like create, alter, drop, and truncate commands comes under DDL. So let's discuss each and every one in detail. Create command. Create command is used to create a database objects like table, indexes, functions, views, stored procedure, triggers. So let's have a look at the create table syntax. So create table, table name. Then we have to define column name and then data type. And if there is a primary key, we can define in the same create table command. In the similar way, we can create index, index name on table name, and on which column we have to define index. So let's have a look at the database. So guys, if you are watching this video at the very first time, so if you want to learn SQL, there are two prerequisites. One is you have to install Oracle, and second is install SQL Developer. So I have created a separate videos on how to install Oracle and how to install SQL Developer. So once you successfully installed these two, you can write SQL queries. So I have just logged into this database. Now just write a create command. We are creating one table here, create table with the name department, create table department, and then column name. Let's suppose I'm giving a column name as depth ID. This is of int data type, and depth name. Department name is of varchar type, varchar2 type, and let's suppose I have given a data type as varchar2 50, and then semicolon, and then you can create it by pressing this green button. So there is some syntax error. Okay, so now execute it. So you can see in the below output window that table department created. Okay, now if let's suppose you have to see whether table is actually created in the database or not, you can just run this command describe department. Okay, so you can see this table department. Let me clear the output window once again and execute this command. So you can see that name, data type are there. Department ID and department name are the column names. Also, we can write this command select star from department to see which all columns are present in it. It will also show the data if there's a data in the table present. Okay, so let's create one more table. Create table. This time I'm creating an employee table. Giving column name employee ID, employee name, and let's suppose uh, gender. Okay, so execute it. So employee table created, and you can see that this table is also created. Select star from employee, right? So this is how we create tables in a database. Now let's go to Now let's go to next command, that is alter. This command is used to alter the structure of database objects like table indexes. So through alter command we can do so many things like adding a column, drop a column. We can alter the data type, that is modify our column. So let's see all these commands in a database. And guys, just don't worry, I will give you each and every command in the description. So just don't worry about that. Just understand the concept here. So let's suppose we have to add one column in employee table. So what we'll write is alter table, table name, that is our employee table, add, and then let's suppose we are adding address table. Okay, varchar 200. Okay, so we are adding address column in a employee table. Through this command, we will be able to add this employee table alter. Let's run the select star from employee again. So you will see here address column is added. And now let's suppose we have to modify the data type of any column in employee table. Then we will use modify command. Modify. Uh, let's suppose we are modifying the data type of employee name from varchar 250 to varchar 200. Okay. So just execute this command. And to see the data types, run describe command. So you can see that the address column is added and employee name data type is changed from varchar 50 to varchar 200. And you can see those tables in the tables tab as well. These are, it will show you all the tables, Oracle install tables as well. But you can see that there's a department table is there. You can see the column name, data type, each and every information it will give. Data also it will show here. If there are any constraints, we have not defined any constraints yet. We have not given any grants yet, but each and everything it will show in this tables window editor. Okay, let's close this. So this is all about the alter command. Now let's go to our next command, that is drop command. So drop command is used to drop objects from a database. Let's suppose we have to drop any table, any index, or we can drop database as well. So we let's suppose create one table with test name, create table test, and just I'm creating it with a one column. So test table is created. You can see that, select star from test, and now we have to drop it. So just use command drop table and test. That's it guys. So you can see test table is dropped. Select star from test. Now it's giving you error, table or view does not exist because this table is dropped from a database. Next command is truncate. This command is used to delete all records from a table. So for this, just take an example of department table. Uh, how can I show you truncate? By inserting data first. So let me insert data first here. Department ID, department name. Let's suppose admin is one department, and I'm just inserting data into department table. Don't worry about the insert syntax. I will explain you in next video about DML. So I'm inserting two rows, and it's a DML. So just commit it and select star from department will give you two rows now. So two rows are there, admin and HR. Okay. Now your requirement is to delete all the rows. So truncate table employee, sorry, department. So once you will execute it, all the rows from the department tables are deleted. So select star from department. It will give you no rows now. And as you can see that I have executed so many commands, create table command and alter command, truncate table, drop command. You can see that I have not used commit keyword anywhere. So DDL commands are auto commit. So this is all about the DDL commands. And I will show you each and every command I will give you in this the description. So creating two tables, department table, and alter command by modifying data, drop table, truncate table. So each and every command I will give in the description so that you can uh, do a hands-on on your database. So that's all about DDL. I will create a separate video on DML. So stay tuned. If you have learned something new, please like this video. Happy learning, guys. Thank you.